Okay, so last bit of video here. This is for price point. Okay, so price point. Like I said, this package here was for $70 Canadian. Okay, I actually met up with the local pickup, and so it didn't cost me shipping. But I reckon if you were interested in ordering this, the shipping cost will be applied onto it. But just to give you an idea of how much all this stuff is worth, actually, if you buy it individually. So right away, I'll tell you right now, this tourniquet, whether you buy this or for the SAM, it's gonna be in the range of about $35 to $40. Okay, so on the SAM Medical, just for this tourniquet itself, it's for $37.95. I'm not sure if that's in Canadian currency or in American currency. Okay, but the cat tourniquet, if you were to buy it from like CTOMS or North American Rescue, it is for $40. I know the local tactical shops here where I am located in Vancouver, by the way, or Surrey to be exact. So at DS Tactical or this other one, I can't remember the name of it. It's in Chilliwack. They're selling their cat tourniquets for $40 as well too. Okay, so that's $40 right there for the tourniquet. And now we'll go into we'll do the Israeli bandage first. Israeli bandage, I got an average of $15. So it's $15 from the local tactical shops. Which, by the way, if you're serving in the Canadian Armed Forces and you buy from like your local tactical shops, you do generally get a military discount on it. But more or less, the military discount just knocks off the sales tax, depending on which province you're located. Okay, so hey, anything less is great. So $15 for that. And likewise, I saw it on CTOMS and on North American Rescue. It's about $15 for the Israeli bandage. Okay. Now, the next one here, compressed gauze. I got an average of $5 across the board with the local tactical shops, CTOMS, and also North American Rescue. Now, I was going to maybe save this for like another day, but just in case if people are putting in their IFAKs and they're looking to buy it separately, for instance, compressed gauze is really all you need in your IFAK. So what I'm saying is I have come across troops like on X's and on a deployment, and they have their own IFAKs, and they have the quick clot or the hemostatic type gauze. And my question to that is, okay, my question to that is maybe an issue, is that are they trained to use something like quick clot or hemostatic gauze? Okay, a lot of like for quick clot and hemostatic gauze is meant to do wound packing. Okay, so it's two things there. One is, are you trained to use like quick clot and hemostat? Because if it's not applied properly, well, then you're not going to stop any bleeding, and then it's just a waste of like that medical supply, that medical kit. Likewise as well too, something with like quick clot and hemostatic gauzes, it's meant for wound packing. So that's to say, you have like a GSW, and somewhere that you cannot apply a tourniquet to stop to turn off the tap, are you able to wound pack yourself? Okay, so it's, and another thing, the biggest issue, of course, this is an issue, and it's the biggest issue, is that quick clots and hemostatic agents, they are expensive. So think of a package like this of like a gauze here, but it's quick clot or hemostatic. And it's anywhere between $40 to $50 a package. Okay, that's expensive. And the thing is, I get asked often when I'm out, when I've been on an X or on a deployment, I get asked by like the troops I'm attached to, and they always ask me, hey doc, do you have any spare quick clots or hemostatic agent that you can wink wink give it to me? And my answer to that is, unfortunately, no. I cannot give you any quick clot or hemostatic agent or hemostatic gauze to you. However, I can give you this Halloween size coffee crisp to you instead. And that's the thing. They're expensive, and we can't just give out like medical supplies, not just for like quick clot or hemostatic causes. And therefore, it just goes back to, again, are you going to be able to use it or not? And chances are probably not, okay? So getting something like this, it's just simply like you apply this onto the wound, apply pressure, okay? And then you put this over top the Israeli bandage, and it should be suffice to stop the bleeding, to turn off the tap, until you perhaps, like this is like, say, you see a medic or higher up than that, okay? Otherwise, you would put on, to stop the bleeding, if you're able to, then you put on this thing on, a tourniquet, all right? So altogether, the cost-wise, I would say it's a good value. And also some of the other items, the shears that comes included, a pair of shears is about $10 as well too, and everything. So to get a pre-packaged this prepackaged bleeding control IFAK, it's a good value. Some items I would also add into it actually would be some extra pair of gloves, for instance, and then some Band-Aids as well too. Assortment of different Band-Aids, of course, to put into this package here. Because then a lot of times I find that if this is what I'll say for another day, I'll show you what's in my own personal IFAK that's on my rig. But the cost can run up, because then you also have to consider that you'll need to get your own pouch. So a pouch with like bowl, for instance, or even like a leg pouch, that the cost for that goes up. I think the pouch that I got for my rig, I got a deal for it, but I think it was retail for like $60 or $50 to $60, but I was lucky I got it for only $25. Okay, so yeah, the costs go up and such, all right? And when you're putting an IFAK together. But for a startup package, okay, this is good value, okay? Plus, it's made by a reputable company, Sam Medical, okay? And I highly recommend getting this if you're looking to get a pre-made IFAK, okay, pre-packaged, I highly recommend getting this for $70. It is a great value, okay? I'm going to list below I'm going to tag in the vendor that I got this from, and so do by all means feel free to give him a shout if you're looking to purchase this IFAK package or any other medical supplies to make your IFAK. Okay, so yeah, this entire content has gone longer than the approximate the 10 minutes that I said, but that's why hence I said approximate. So you've all been a very good class. Okay, so hang in there, embrace the suck, and full send.